For birthday, August 3rd. Oh, 2020. Alex Showell of this staff in the 60
Greg, no secret that these teams don't like each other. Could things get a little chippy tonight?
It would not surprise me at all, Kevin. These teams not only fierce rivals, but they're the animosity throwing the fact that both these teams play in the same game. I'd say the spirits might be high tonight.
And now the opening line for Detroit. We've got Hawkins. Holland is out there with the Sar Thompson. Then it's Durant. And it's Cunningham in at the one spot. Out to Thompson. Launches a three. It's hauled in by the 76ers. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
And you talk to coaches around the league, and they'll tell you sometimes the ball just goes in. It's as simple as that.
They grab their own miss. Shots good by Durant.
Those are some hustle points, really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Philadelphia's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Anunoby finds Embiid, shoots the three, and Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Embiid. Harden's got 9.
Great shooting reflexes from Harden, able to put his shot up right off that pass.
Here's Cunningham. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take them.
Good on the triple. 12 points for him.
Yeah, this looks like a three-game shoot-around. They're allowed.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForge on the sideline.
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse. Much of our discussion centered around Cade Cunningham. He said that's their catalyst. They look to him to control the pace, to read the defense, and to make the right basketball play, which he usually does. He is very tough to neutralize.
Once again, Allie.
This looks like a shoot-around the way they're scoring. 5 straight makes to start the game.
Stolen by Harden. As it just snugs right down through the net.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic. And it's a big part of why they've been able to get these.
Here's Curry. Curry's got his second basket.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Richard, be honest. Did you expect Curry to have this kind of career when he was drafted into the NBA?
I don't think anyone expected Steph to have such a transformative career. He's more than a superstar. He's an icon and an excellent ambassador for the game.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. That's He's checked in for the 76ers. Tyrese Maxey comes in for James Harden.
It's already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Cunningham for three.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring him back.
Here's Curry with the three. Hits it from three-point range.
They are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the 76ers. To the middle. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Outside, Markkanen. Lets the three fly. Another three for Philadelphia.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
And a wide open look for Cunningham. And again, Cunningham missing. From deep three-point territory. And it's Curry again from deep. He's got 15.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far. Start the list. They just have to keep it going.
Different look here for Detroit. Stewart's checked in for Azar Thompson. And it's Jenkins in front.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
That'll be a 5-second call. Okay, with this one, let's run down the point guards, the most assists in the league in the past 10 games. Cade Cunningham is second.
And these are the best passers in the NBA. About it. Every one of them is willing and able to be the floor general out there and make sure the offense is running at full speed.
It's fun to watch these guys in action. Their creativity, the vision they have. It's point guard play at its best.
Only 3 games left until the start of the playoffs. Let's see how the East will look. You take a look at the Pistons. Very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference, and right now they're in first place. In contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close on the postseason. And of course, the 76ers are right now.
And right now for the Pistons, they've been on a roll this season. In the conference, but they know they still have a lot of work to do.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. And some changes here for the 76ers.
Oh, no. You probably would do that.
Mo Wagner's checked in for Joel Embiid. Ben Simmons comes in for Lauri Markkanen. And it's James Harden in for Edgecombe. And a switcher also for Detroit. Hendricks is checked in.
It's kind of a comedy of errors for them in this first half thus far. Just been all over the place.
Here's Curry with the
Yay!
The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Curry's got 24 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. Just too many miscues here in the early going.
Detroit making a switch.
They just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
They're going to turn it. Over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourself, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips. You have got to be kidding.
Here's McConnell. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Curry finds Wagner, and he lays it straight in.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And so is the Philadelphia 76ers. With a 34-point advantage heading into the break, the scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We've got more in store for you right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
So far in this one, when you turn it over against them, they're pushing the ball down your throat. I'm loving watching them be so relentless.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
On the floor for Detroit, they've got Karis LeVert, Isaiah Stewart out there with T.J. McConnell, and it's Jenkins and it's shooting guard. Now you often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Gray, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin. I'm if the league can improve upon this, the sky is really the limit.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Wagner's checked in. McConnell finds Stewart to the inside. Here's LeVert, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. LeVert's got his first 2 points.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
Oh, the lob for Simmons. Now McConnell. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. LeVert with the wide open look. Good. And McConnell gets the assist.
And it's clear that LeVert has tons of confidence, especially in his ability to drain jumpers.
And that one's good. Maxey.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
LeVert the pass to McConnell. Back to LeVert. Pass to Jenkins. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. That three off the mark. And here's Maxey outside. Another three for Philadelphia.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot, guys. Tyrese Maxey, a late first-round pick back in 2020. He's become an all-star. He said, quote, "I've always had that chip with me from day one. I had to earn everything I got from a basketball perspective and make a name for myself. I try hard to foresee and envision this." Back over to you, Kevin.
The drive for greatness, something to watch. All right, Allen, we appreciate the report. Anunoby, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Here's Simmons again.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Cunningham for three. They get it back, and the dunk by Stewart.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
You can feel Coach on the sidelines with every offensive board. Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. The tray, and the three ball is good. Hawkins has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. From deep, Harden. Yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
This is what great shooters do. Harden is rising to the three-point challenge.
Cunningham with it. Maxey covering. It's good.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Philadelphia's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3-3.
D has gotten a little bit relaxed here, defending the triple.
Cunningham drives in. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
They are just killing them on the interior.
From deep, Harden. Another three for Philadelphia.
And wasn't sure he could keep up the pace he set from three-point range in that first, but boy, has he ever.
And Thompson throws it down.
So fast of foot on the runners here, tough to catch.
Jacks up a three, and again, Harden's got 24.
This is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Embiid, he's checked in for Simmons. And Stephen Curry is subbed in for James Harden. For Philadelphia, they've gotten on a roll. Just kept going in the second quarter.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been three? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Here's Durant. No good. Good D by Embiid. Curry looking it over. And again, buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And so it's Cunningham. They'll bring it up for Detroit. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
It seemed like anytime they strung together, they just went ice cold so quickly.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers able to put on a show for the ages. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. Back to the action in just a minute.
Howdy, folks. I know you've all been clamoring to find out how the Rookie of the Year race is looking, and we are not letting you down. This Rookie of the Year race has been fun. Solid draft class.
I think these kids have it easy. My draft class, 87, it was stacked.
Yeah, that's right. You had no chance of making Rookie of the Year.
Wait, well, I wouldn't say that now. I was on the all-rookie team. Second.
For real?
Now let's get back to the game at hand. Stephen Curry has his fingerprints all over that first half.
Well, Steph came out here with something to prove tonight. He's still an MVP level player. The man just keeps winning titles.
You gotta love how competitive he is, big fella, in all phases of the game.
Say it with us, Shaq. He makes it look effortless.
Effortless.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Yeah, that's my guy. That's their player. He's so big.
So it's the Pistons now. On and over there with Lowry. And there's Embiid. That's Curry. And it's Harden running the two. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Popped up there for Embiid.
I like whenever his teammates use his size and throw it anywhere near the rim because he finishes it.
Pistons shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Cunningham's shot is off.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
You know, Greg, in recent seasons, Lowry Markkanen has taken on a leadership role.
And Markkanen has been the featured player on some very young teams. And he's really embraced that role, proving to be a positive influence both on and off the court.
Curry dishes to Markkanen. Curry gets the assist. Curry's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
And he plays with such a great rhythm. Markkanen with a catch and shoot shot. He practices religiously. And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Curry passes to Markkanen. Three-pointer. Another three for Philadelphia.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
It's hauled by Curry.
My bad.
It's hauled in by Hawkins. For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Hawkins has got 5 points so far.
What I want to know is where is the rim protection? That was just too easy.
Here's Curry with the 3. And the rebound goes to the Pistons. The Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. His 3-pointer's off the mark. Philadelphia's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Hawkins passes to Duran, and Duran slams it in.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Here's Curry. Plays it up and banks it in. Curry's got 38 points.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
A 3 ball. And it's hauled in by Lowry Markkanen. Embiid with a screen on Cunningham.
And the basketball IQ that Curry possesses is special, capable of shredding the defense in a screen roll.
Detroit has gotten blank from 3-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And each.
Nice finish. That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. TNT for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam.
Give it
And now let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, the Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved. The team has improved. But we're not finished yet. Guys, back to you.
On the rise. And we thank you very much for the report. Stephen Curry's checked in for Memphis. Stewart's checked in for the Pistons.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right.
Yeah,
Some guys make the game look easy. He's at 40 yet again.
And now he's top 5 in NBA history for 40-point game. Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball. Now a look at the stats for Cade Cunningham. For the Pistons, Mamu Kelishvili is checked in, and it's T.J. McConnell in for Hawkins. It's Curry's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D. Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They've got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
The edge on the glass is the difference it's allowed them to build this league.
3 after 3, an incredible display of shooting.
Stewart passes to McConnell. To stop the run. No good there. Simmons with the defensive effort. Beyond the arc. Another basket.
And this is an all-time great score, a 50-point performance tonight.
For the most career 50-point performances. 12 seconds left in the third. Oh, the lob for Simmons. An emphatic value jam.
And this is how you want to come out of that. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Substitution for your 76ers.
Here's McConnell. He's been all about Stephen Curry for the Philadelphia 76ers. A sensational night for him. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball and how about the...
In the playoff game. Falling out. This. There we go. The baby.
It's a very special day on the calendar. Noche Latina, commemorating the NBA's connection to Latin heritage and culture. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer. There's nothing like the intensity of coming down to the wire when both teams are fighting for playoff position, Grant.
Well, you know, B.A., for these teams, what you did before doesn't matter. You have to give everything in this game. It's essentially a bunch of one-year seasons from here to the finish line.
Fast break, here come the Heat. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Eric Spoelstra and I got a chance to catch up for a bit. We talked about Lauri Markkanen, and I asked him how he wanted his players to guard him tonight, and he said we can't afford to lose sight of him out on the perimeter because he's a big that can really shoot it, especially when he's operating in the pick and roll. It'll be interesting to see how Markkanen fares against them in this one. Guys, back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Hero for 3. The shot that time not on target. The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. The offensive rebound. Harden, deep three-point land. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Harden's got 6.
And we know Harden possesses endless range, letting it all hang out right there.
Mitchell misses.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long in favor. And misses like that are the reason why. Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
For Lauri Markkanen, a really talented scorer, Stan. How do you think he's fared with more responsibility?
Yeah, I think he's done very well. He's a prototypical stretch 4 who scores at an efficient rate, and with his elevated role, he's just grown in his confidence.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Yeah, I like the timeout here. The coaching staff needs to get these guys regrouped and refocused.
As the postseason nears, these power rankings really shape our expectations for the playoffs. Taking a look at Orlando. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
You know, for Philadelphia, they're vying for playoff positioning right now. So they would certainly like to string together a few wins here as the season winding down.
Here's Adebayo. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Well, Adebayo's going to work inside. That's what they want him to do.
Curry from deep 3-point land. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
He's all about it.
Buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Outside.
And
Williams punches it home.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
The offense there. That's making a play when you really need it. And they need more of those.
Mitchell into the lane. Williams passes to Mitchell. Here's Adebayo. From 13, rebounded by James Harden.
I like where he took that shot. The D was just too strong.
Curry's shot is off. Heat trail by 14. Hauled in by Curry. And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 20-6 run. From beyond the arc and then some. Curry's got 9 points.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Wiggins, he's checked in for Miami. Yakachonis comes in for Mitchell. Mitchell, he's checked in for the Sixers. Tyrese Maxey comes in for James Harden.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Yeah, they don't
How about we check the
want
numbers for him? A minute 6 left. In the first quarter. Shot is good by Curry.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time. And we always like to take this chance to show you the scoring leaders from the last 10 days of action. Stephen Curry is second.
He's been on an absolute tear offensively. He's found something that's working for him, and he's sticking to it. Oh, he's on the attack, hitting 6 of his last 7.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation.
Yeah, 3 turnovers already, and some frustration starting
on target from range.
Of his 8 shots so far, he's only missed 1. He's starting this game strong.
That'll be a 5-second goal. Let's take a look at the seeding for the Eastern Conference, with only 4 games of the regular season remaining. You take a look at the Heat. They've been grinding out enough wins to place fourth in the conference right now. And, of course, there's Philadelphia, currently a ways below.
I think for the Heat, they're so focused on holding their ground now in the last month of the season. And, of course, missing the play-in tourney means extra time to rest. They know how crucial that is for the playoffs.
54 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And it's been a sluggish start for him. What happened to valuing each possession?
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
Here in the first quarter, they have struggled with turnovers.
And the Heat with some changes. Ware's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Larson comes in for Hawkins. And Owen Powell subbed in for Tyler Hero.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Powell in the post. Maxey covering. Three-pointer Yakuchonis. Again, the Heat misses. So it's Philadelphia now. Markkanen finds Curry. And the 76ers another three.
If you're looking to become a catch-and-shoot expert, Curry is the player to study. He's a master.
Again, the Heat misses. And he's going for the open. Markkanen with the stuff.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
And that's it for the first quarter in what has been a very lopsided game. Philadelphia on top, running away with this one. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the 76ers.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And not only that, they're off to a pretty hot
Really? I'm calling back a little bit.
Heat trail by 13. Davion Mitchell is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Jaime Jaquez. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Williams in at the three. Small forward. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
Hero keeping the defense guessing.
And this is a game they can
Good. Another from three.
all game long. The threes have been pouring in for him. There is nothing stopping his shot.
And you know this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game the world never forgets. Harden! Here's Embiid. Takes a three. Triple drop.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Curry! Again, Philadelphia.
Excellent effort.
Bottom, no. 35, 43, 50, 22, Oh, Biden in here? He left my voice to the gate? Alright, Steph's gonna get this moment easy.
Hurtling down the home stretch of this season, Greg, what do you make of potential first-round series in this postseason?
Well, there's certainly some matchups that I think fans would love to see, but we still have a bit of time for things to kind of fall into place.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Joel Embiid out there with Lowry Markkinen. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's Harden, and it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot.
Oh, nice aggressive shot from Murray. Evolution of the game. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to rack, and where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Connects from 3-point range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter started, not who you want to leave open.
Well, that is nice touch and confidence on the mid-range from Embiid.
And now, Alan Laporte says something for us from the sideline.
Doug Christie gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him about keys to the game, and he said all roads lead to Steph Curry, in particular, his movement off ball. Coach said even when you try to switch, he finds little pockets of space, then he uses that quick trigger to beat closeouts. It's never an easy matchup. Kevin?
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Outside for Murray. Here's Podziemski. Rebound by the 76ers.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start.
And talking about physical dominance combined with skill, Tim, at his peak, where does Joel Embiid rank?
Well, Kevin, I'm not sure we've ever seen a 7-footer with this combination of power and three-point shooting touch. Injuries really are the only thing that have slowed him down.
Drills the three-pointer.
It's just lethal from outside.
Inside. Podziemski's shot is good. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. It's just a matter of who can catch that moment. And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Puts up a deep 3. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Curry's got 9. The Kings trail by 5. From downtown, he can't get that one.
Well, he was hoping to respond with a 3 of his own. He just couldn't get it to go.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Stolen by Anunoby. On up the court, and the shot is good. 8 points for him.
And the story here, Kevin, early on, is how well they've shot the basketball.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Hey, but what's
This game matched up with the Magic. Tough loss there.
I mean, in the modern era,
and they got the collaborative with
or you're going to struggle.
Well, when you shoot that poorly from deep, the odds are really slim.
Edgecombe, he's checked in for the 76ers. Maxey comes in for James Harden.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy.
Sinks the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond.
Number 3 for Philadelphia.
Oh, man, a hot start for him. He's hit 5 of his first 7.
The Kings trail by 11. Poke loose. Pass to Edgecombe. Puts up a deep 3. It's Curry. That time on the assist. By Edgecombe. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball. Looking to jump into the passing. lanes and create some steals in transition.
And they're also focusing on their break. Looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Yep. That one goes in there.
Everybody appreciates that extra effort on the glass.
Another three for Philadelphia.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
That's 4 turnovers out of them already. Sloppy play in the early going.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Wagner's checked in for Joel Embiid. Simmons comes in for Markkanen. And it's James Harden in for Edgecombe. That'll be a 5-second call.
And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy with the ball.
And the Kings making a change here.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Sacramento's got just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. And it goes down 2 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Curry's got 32 points.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
And so it's Philadelphia, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. Back right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And the 76ers have been rolling along, haven't they?
Boy, their offense looks really good. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, the energy was there. The communication was there. I think they can build on this going forward.
They've got Jose Alvarado. Wade out there with Miller. Edge Clifford at the shooting guard. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey guys, Tyrese Maxey trying to do it all for his team. He said, I think the biggest part is leadership. I have to lead by example and lead with my voice. I have to play well, and if I do that, I can demand respect with my play. But I really want to set a good example just by how hard I work. Guys, back to you.
Great mentality. All right,
and they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Oh, boy, this is a piece though.
And some changes here for the... Kings. Murray's checked in for Dean Wade. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Miller. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Jose Alvarado. The 76ers also with the sub. Anunoby's checked in. Pajemski's shot is good.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
And we see Brandon Pajemski. He's been a valuable player, Tim, since his first day in the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, he's just the type of guy every team could use. He's a winner.
high IQ, a hustle player who connects the game, and he can hit shots from deep.
Trey Harden's got 5.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Podziemski. And he's good on the 3-ball. Podziemski's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for Sacramento. Anunoby kicks to Harden. Maxey with it. Still without a basket. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Maxey.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Pass to Clifford. An easy 2 points on the way. Clifford's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And the 76ers making a change here. Embiid's checked in. Philadelphia has gotten both of their 3-point attempts down here in the second quarter. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Stolen by Anunoby. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Anunoby's got his first points of the night.
Powerful move by Anunoby inside. He really attacks when he's in close like that.
Steps back. Here's Podziemski. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
Anytime you get an easy shot in this league, your confidence level goes up. That's exactly what happened there.
And here's Maxey outside. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
And legs from going undrafted to becoming a 3-point contest champion, you had to fight for your place in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, that's an understatement. Yes, undrafted in '88. I played in just about every league imaginable, including a year in France. Had a bunch of 10-day contracts early on, but I didn't get my first full-time NBA contract until 1993 with the Dallas Mavericks.
Well, your perseverance and tenacity definitely paid off.
Certainly didn't take no for an answer, I can tell you that.
The 3 from Harden. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Embiid with it, and it's Carter picking him up. From deep, Maxey gets the 3-pointer to fall. Maxey's got 9 points.
And that's just another component of Maxey's game, spacing the floor.
And that one's good.
Everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Fires the 3, and Tyrese Maxey with the 3. Maxey's got 12 now in this quarter.
And those aren't the type of 3-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Harden against Carter. And the basket by Harden. He's got 16.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. 76ers on top, running away with this one. Live from Golden One Center. You're watching 2K Sports.
Good to have you with us. With the season in its latter portion, let's look at the Eastern Conference playoff race.
You know, for Philadelphia, here in the closing week, they can qualify for the play-in tournament, trying to keep their playoff hopes alive.
The pressure is on, and the margin for error, slim. And let's move on now to those first 2 quarters. Talk about a tough start for the Kings.
They're getting steamrolled, giving up too many points in the paint.
And it's just not the rim protection. You have to stay in front of all ball handlers, or you'll get broken down and eaten alive.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Curry has been sensational.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
Hey, fuck that up, 2020. No. Kelly the Kings, give it up. Let's see. One more game. So that's 1, 2, 3. That was 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so pretty much good more.
And preparing for battle. Each guy. All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. And now let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Charlotte Hornets. James is out there with LaMelo Ball. Then it's Knipple, and it's Salon in at the power forward position. During his career, we've seen LaMelo Ball score from just about everywhere, Clark.
Yeah, you know, he's really a talented player. I mean, he can make it hard on any defense. He's always in motion, and he knows what to do when he catches the basketball. He's unpredictable in how he goes about it. He's hard.
Again for three.
For this franchise now, he's hit the most threes in a single season. Unbelievable.
His incredible range stretches out the defense on a nightly basis. It's an invaluable element to this offense. Pass to Knipple. James against Harden. Here's Salon. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. And he gets it to go.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him. Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there. If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list. Hey, that's crazy. There, I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Nick Nurse. He had been watching highlights on the coaching staff, and they noticed LaMelo likes to pass from obscure angles. Coach told his team, just keep relaxed out there. I want you looking for cutters everywhere. We'll see how prepared they are tonight. Brian, back over to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. There's Ball with a three. Kept alive. Pass to Knipple. Second shot opportunity. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep the defense guessing.
Basket counts.
When coaches talk about starting fast, this is what they mean.
The Hornets have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Embiid covers. And it's blocked by Embiid.
You can see why Embiid owns the inside. He's just so physical.
Harden from outside. Connects from downtown. Harden's got 6. ballpark heading into the postseason. Some teams have bet it all on star power, while others have bet on chemistry.
Hey, I think continuity and chemistry. Really the most important component to winning the championship, because every team in the league has talent. Some have more talent or more superstar talent, but you've got to have a chemistry, a continuity, a connectedness that helps you work through the tough spots in the season and certainly in the playoffs.
Tyrese Maxey's checked in for Anunoby, and the Hornets making a change here as well. Dunn's checked in.
Hey, go to that whenever you can. I mean, Embiid has a huge advantage in size and skill.
Oh, got that one up quick. Quick. 10 points for him.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Curry from the deep three-point land. And Philadelphia hits again for me.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a
what do you think?
Shootout on tap here. And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
That'll be a 5-second call. This pick is mostly no surprise, but here's your player of the week for the Eastern Conference, Stephen Curry.
Oh, it's been so much fun to watch him on the offensive end recently. He's really his team's engine on that end of the floor, sparking plays and helping them find open shots and big points.
Edgecombe, he's checked in for Philadelphia.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Let's take a look at the numbers for him.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Curry, that's good.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. Pass to Maxey, back to Curry, from deep, another three! Philadelphia!
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot. But it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Yo, that's
56 seconds left in the first quarter here. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
I think he's gotten a little too careless and sloppy as well, turning the ball over twice in just the last 3 minutes. So these mistakes can start to add up if he's not careful.
He's lighting them up. Tough to strategize and come back when you're being run over.
5-second call. And now it's time to look at the teams that have really impressed shooting from the field during the last 10 games. Philadelphia, number 1.
Well, you've got to love the shot selection late. I mean, this team, the ball is finding the open man.
Knipples checked in for Charlotte.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. Pass to Edgecombe. Philadelphia moving it around. The 3 is up. And there's Curry on the assist by Markkanen. Curry's got 27 points.
He's rolling. The best start to a game you could hope for.
Talk about putting up points in a hurry. He can't miss right now.
And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
On the wing, Curry.
It's
again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time. Pass to Edgecombe. Outside Maxey. From downtown. Stephen Curry again from deep. Curry's got 33.
And they've got the D reeling. A full 3-point attack right off the tip.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
The 3 from Curry. Another 3 from Philadelphia.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Takes the 3. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Philadelphia with an almost surefire victory here. Up 32 at the end of the quarter and dominating. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. More 2K action in. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Philadelphia?
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
Maxey and Harden make up the backcourt. Ben Simmons is out there with Mo Wagner, and it's Edgecombe in at the 3 slot. That's the on the floor for Philadelphia. Now a timeout called by Charlotte. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
The Hornets are led by head coach Charles Reed, who was a 3-time champion as an assistant club.
Yeah, that's exactly right, B.A. He won a title as an assistant coach with the Bucks in 2021, then another as the top assistant. And that's exactly why Lee was brought to Charlotte, to establish and build a winning culture.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
ABA, the Hornets are trying to create a winning environment. Coach Charles Lee said, quote, "We know this is a young team, so I want culture enhancers who help us build with their hard work and creativity. Having that energy coming into the building every day is the most important thing." Back to you, Ryan.
Looking to set the standard. Allie, thank you.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
He drops yet another dive. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
It's good.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Boy, you could see it and feel it in his eyes at the start of this period. He is on a mission.
Down low. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Creating a high percentage look with a good decision on that pass.
And it's in there.
Terrific ball movement. Harden with perfect timing on the pass. That's often overlooked. When the pass gets there, he relishes his role as distributor.
Here's Dunn. The rebound by Ben Simmons.
That's a chance he typically converts.
Philadelphia moving it around, puts up a deep 3, and it's Harden. That's only assist from Simmons. Harden's got 9. Clark, by my count, in your career, you made all of 23 triples and hit a respectful 34%.
23 over a, close to 5-year career, maybe the equivalent of 3¼ years on the court. Yeah, the 3 ball was not being shot a lot. I will tell you, I was looking to add it to my repertoire, though, and that's the case for all of these guys playing now. Everybody is shooting 3.
Harden misses. Charlotte's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. And that one's good. Green.
With good size for his position, Green is a factor inside.
From behind the arc. Outside for Harden. The 3. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist. Harden's got 6 here in the quarter.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. As far as he can take it.
Gets the 3 to fall.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Clark, there was no denying the talent of Ben Simmons, especially early in his career.
Yeah, well, even before he started the college game, everybody knew he had a package of potential stardom. He won 3 high school state championships in Florida and was just beginning his journey, and it didn't quite elevate to the level we anticipated.
Knipple, no good.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Harden misses.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Here's Dunn. That one drops. 3 for 6 now.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Dunn's shot is good. 7 seconds left in the second quarter with 4 on the clock. Here's Simmons, and that one's good with extra effort on the glass.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
And so it's Philadelphia, and they're up an insane amount going into the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back after this word.
And we will do it to, or we will be
Hello, everybody. We'll break down the action shortly, but first, a glance at how the Eastern Conference standings are stacking up as the season winds down.
A look here now at the 76ers. They've had a drop-off that I don't think anybody predicted. Came into the season with high hopes. The chemistry just hasn't been there from the beginning. It's a disappointing year.
And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Philadelphia 76ers. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
See you tomorrow. Peace. Or later.